Okay, cherry lovers, good morning. This is going to be a little different video for me, but I'm going to do some research on this grappling hook that I found out in the forest, because on my property I dug it out and there it was. But I'm going to do a little research on it because I know that they did a lot of lumbering in Michigan and this part of the country, and a lot of lumbering. So I'm just wondering how old it is. I'm going to start researching it and putting this together and find out just how old this thing is, because believe it or not, this cotton picking thing made life so much easier on what I did out there. If I wouldn't have had this, I'd have had a mess. So man, did that thing work great. And you know, it's kind of like the good Lord dropped it right out of the sky right in my lap, and it was like amazing. I mean, I'm going to use like the word that Daniels from Arms Family Home says all the time: amazing. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to research this, find out just what that was used for, when it was used, how old it possibly is, and we'll see what I come up with. So this is what I got going on. Okay, cherry lovers, I'm sitting here in the evening. We had some minor, I got to go tomorrow and fix a tire for tractor. Front tire got flat. We're going to put an inner tube in it, and we'll be back to work tomorrow probably. So we had to quit for today. So that's pretty much all the videos that I was going to do. We got some few after this. I'm going to put up some videos with this and show you what we did do today, and we had a good time except for the tire. So, but what I'm going to tell you right now is I was going to tell you about that grappling hook we found. And from everything that I dug up, there's a company, it was in Chicago or whatever, I can't think of the name of it right now, but they used to make ice picks and also wooden grappling hooks. They made it around 1860 to maybe 1921. So what I've come to figure out here was that this is about the age of it. Now, whether or not that been out in the yard, out back in the woods there for that length of time, I don't know. But when I come across that, I dug it out of the ground, so it was buried. So, you know, the newer grappling hooks, from what I looked online, they have a round, like the barrel of this cold roll steel that they have. This has an octagon, and from what I gather, the octagon was an old way of making steel, and now they use it as a tube, and that's how they do their cold roll steel. So evidently this is quite old. So it's quite a find for up here, because Michigan is in this area because we had a lot of lumbering area. It's called Lumberman's Monument. It's only 3 miles from here, and in one of my videos I put that on there. And the river's only three miles from here. It's the Asabo River, and if you look online, they did a lot of lumbering in this area. I mean, there was sawmills and lumber mills everywhere up here, but they still lumber here. The trees aren't as big, because in front of me and on one side of me is all national forest, so I got 400,000 acres of land, and that's what we have around here. So it's quite a bit of lumbering going on. So my guess is, 100 years, 150 years ago, now whether or not it was lost out here, but back then they used horse and buggy, not tractors. So it was quite interesting to find that, and it was quite a find because it made our life easier. So, all right, I'm going to let you guys go, and I'm going to let you guys see what we did for today, and hope you enjoy this video. And like I said, if you get a chance, subscribe if you like. We'd appreciate it. Me and the wife, we try to give you guys good content and help you and make you enjoy it, and help you understand how this farm's coming along for when people of our age. We're 60 and 61, and we're just starting out, but it's fun. So if you get a chance, throw a thumbs up, like us, subscribe to us, and we sure would appreciate it. So here's the rest of the video. So hope you enjoy. Bye now.
take a look at the size of this tree. I know that the rings represent the years, and I tried to count them, and if I counted correctly, there was like 102 rings. And look at the size of this tree. Pretty big tree. You hate to cut them down because they are old, but under the circumstances, can't be avoided. It's either that or no fruit trees. Ha ha ha. This is the tree that Larry called the Granddaddy Oak yesterday. He's talking about how huge it is, and we're going to let you see just how big it actually is. I'm going to try to get a picture of us hugging the tree so you can see how big it is, and he wants to save this one, and I agree.
Yeah, look at how big this one is.
Very old tree.
That's a big old Granddaddy Oak. Probably, I'm guessing, 300-500 years old. So I'm not going to get rid of this whole glory here. He's going to stand and stand and stand. Now we're going to blow him over, but I don't think we're going to blow him over because he's standing right straight. So just going to let you know that I like this. We're out here. Now I'm going through the process of cutting down all the live oak trees that are in the area or in the way, and that's what I'm doing. And hey, look, there's Joyce. She's working. Whoops, don't want to see that part bent over there. She's working hard. Got to get her in this film because she films me all the time. Want to film her working. She's a hard-working woman. She's out here. She's got bruises all over her, she said. I guess I've worked her too hard, but pretty much it from this area, because old Granddad here, he ain't going. He ain't going. He's staying. But I do have to get that one and clean out all that. So that's what I got going on. So we'll touch base with you guys again.